Hello, happy Friday. I hope your new year is off to a great start. I am getting back on track with my meal planning. I guess there was one week where I didn't really plan meals and things just got weird. And then I did plan my meals for this week. I just didn't share them with you, but it's pretty much the same thing that I always do. I wanted to share a funny story. So, over the holidays, I kind of ate and drank whatever. And when I got on the scale after the holidays, my scale literally asked me if I wanted to record my weight because it seemed a little bit higher than it's ever been. And so I was like, thanks a lot, scale. Yes, I do want to record it because it's gonna, I've already dropped a lot of that weight from the holidays, just going back to what I know. So here is how, let me share my screen with you. If this is your first time meal planning with me, this is how I do my meal planning. I kind of have it down to a pattern now. I sit down usually on Wednesdays. I don't remember what day I actually planned this. It might have been yesterday. I sit down on Wednesdays, plan out my meals. Thursdays, I write the grocery list, and then Fridays, I go to the grocery store. I'm thinking I planned this yesterday, and then today I actually ordered groceries to be picked up this evening when I go pick up dinner. So that's kind of how things fell. But in a perfect world, it would go like that. So I actually pull up my meal plan and I have my website open. So everything on my What's Working Here website is stuff that I'm already using and I just share with you. And so I go back and I use the things on my website because I created them to make my life easier. And so I'm always sharing. I always ask people, if you've joined my Facebook group lately, I'll ask you, are you following a nutrition or fitness program? And the reason I ask is because I have resources for you. So if you're following like 2B Mindset or 4 Week Gut Protocol or Portion Fix, then I'm going to send you a link to those meal plans to make it easier for you. And if it's certain fitness programs, I've created weight trackers and things like that for those. So that's why I asked, so that I can send you things that might help you. So what I did is I knew I was going to start back over with 4 Week Gut Protocol. So I went to the meal plans, and if you hover over them, if you're on mobile, then you can just hit the plus button and it'll open it up. And I went to 4 Week Gut. I added the word health in there on my menu. I don't know why. 4 Week Gut Health Protocol, and popped that open. And I actually went back in time. You can see that I've been following that meal plan a lot. I went back in time to the beginning, and my very first 4 Week Gut Protocol meal plan, the one that says Meal Plan A, that might be how you found me. It's terrible. I probably should write a post, write a disclaimer at the top. This one's terrible. Go to the next one. So I skipped that one, and I opened up the second one that I followed, and I scrolled down to the bottom. I'm just kind of taking you step by step through this so that you can kind of see how it is and how to make this easy if you're trying to access these meal plans. And like I mentioned, I have them for all different ones. And then once you click on this, it'll download the meal plan for you, and that's what I have popped up here. So that is how I started my meal plan, and then I went in and I put the dates of the week, and then I put anything that we have going on, which right now, it's kind of nice. I'm going to close this out because there's weird stuff popping up in the background. It's kind of nice because we don't really have much going on right now. Soccer season hasn't started or anything like that, so the evenings are kind of free. But when you do have things going on, you want to make note of that so that you know, oh, hey, on Monday night we have soccer carpool, so I need something quick and easy. I'm not going to be able to be home cooking dinner and things like that. Or if you need to pack your dinner, because I think we're going to start doing some practices across town on Wednesdays, and we'll need to pack our dinner for that. So I went in, put the dates. We don't really have anything going on, so I didn't add that. I start with my meal one, which is my shake, and usually add some spinach, banana. This is a gut protocol meal plan, so it's the hybrid meal plan, so it's got the A's and B's on there. If you're following just regular Portion Fix, you can follow the same thing, and just don't worry about the A's and B's. And another thing that I did, I was like, oh, okay, starting over, I should go ahead and calculate my meal plan. So I went into 4 Week Gut Protocol, and I remember, for Portion Fix, you calculate, you take your weight times 11, and then if you're going to lose weight, you minus whatever number, and then if you're working out so much, it's a different number. So I like went in there to see that, and I was like, oh wait, it's really simple. It's just that one thing. So right now I am doing Sure Thing. It's 30 to 45 minutes a day. I don't think I'm going to need to bump up for it. I think before, when I did lift more, which was 45 minutes a day, heavy lifting, I did bump up to meal plan B. So it's one of those things, kind of calculate, stick with it for a couple of weeks, and then if you feel like you need to bump up, then you can bump up some. This is a meal plan A, and so it's what I'm sticking with. So first meal, Shakeology, boom, every day. The meal 2 is kind of my second breakfast. Sometimes I'll drink my shake like while I'm showering, not in the shower, but while I'm getting ready in the morning, I'll have that and I'll come out and eat my breakfast. It just kind of depends, but that's kind of usually what I do. And then I have second breakfast or breakfast. So I've picked the chicken maple breakfast sausage. I like to use the Applegate sausage. It's in the freezer section. And then some asparagus. Sometimes I eat the vegetable with the breakfast. Sometimes I don't. And then banana pear muffin. That is actually, I think it's a 4-week gut protocol recipe. So I will put that in parentheses. Yeah. Let's see. I have my little handy cards here, which I did actually end up using. So you can see these are on the website. Let me bring that back up. If you go over to the side, I have it big enough. It's in the sidebar. You will find, and I'll probably link it whenever I do the, here we go. See, it's in that. The 4-week gut protocol meal plan cards, and you also get the meal plan templates, and you get a document that has all the different ideas for you laid out as well. So these are the cards on the front. It has the meals with the containers broken down, and on the back it tells you what groceries you need, so what you need on your grocery list. So I'm pretty sure that the banana muffin is a 4-week gut protocol meal plan, because I also try to put in parentheses, like if it's a recipe that is that you can find online or on my website, I usually try to put that on there as well. So the banana pear muffin is a Fixate recipe. So I will write that there so you know where to find it. Fixate. Okay. The Southwest Salad Bowl, that is a recipe that I created, and it's funny because when you pop open this old menu, it has all the ingredients listed because I hadn't given it like a name yet or anything, so it had all the ingredients listed out, but now I've given it a fun name because I like to eat meals that have a fun name instead of just like a bunch of food strung together. So Southwest Salad Bowl. So with the meal 2, I picked 2 of those for the week, so I'm alternating the muffin with the sausage, and then more turkey sausage and asparagus, and then oatmeal. So you can see the oatmeal is a yellow A and the muffin is a B. So you kind of have to be mindful of that because you get 1A and 1B if you're following Plan A. And then I picked 2 of the lunches, and I really liked how the gut protocol had like the more plant-based kind of vegan type lunches. So I did the Southwest Salad Bowl, and then I alternated that with the quinoa garden salad, which is also a recipe that you can find on my website, and it's delicious. I'm looking forward to that. And then for meal 4, the same thing. I picked 2 of those for the week and then alternated them. So I've got cucumbers and hummus, and then strawberries, and then a pear salad with walnuts. So basically just chopped up pears over some spinach with some walnuts. You can drizzle some balsamic on it if you'd like. And then all I have to do now is plan my dinners. So, and like I said, I just popped this one open. So I was like, yeah, everything bagel salmon, easy. I will do that one. The shrimp and cauliflower fried rice, that's from the What's Working Here website. Very easy to make. And then the chicken fried steak is from, I think that's from 4-week gut protocol. 4-week GP. Green beans and mashed potatoes. And it was funny because I was going, I'm in Texas, so I shop at HEB. And when I was doing like my digital orders, it was like, oh, here's a combo. You can get, I can't remember, I bought something and it was like, get free this. And I was like, well, I was like, oh, wait, I do need green beans. So that worked out well. and then a little fourth a cup of the mashed potatoes because there's a little bit, I think there's a half of a yellow in the chicken fried steak. And then on Wednesday, I'll do the chicken a la king with cauliflower cream sauce. That is another 4-week gut protocol meal. And then once we get to the other side of the menu on Thursdays, we usually have leftovers. On Fridays, we eat out, and same thing with Saturdays. But I still have like the lunches and breakfast and snacks and all that figured out. And so when I was going to do my menu, I was like, wait, I can't remember, like, what is it that I need for the chicken a la king? I can't remember everything that's in it. I was like, oh, let me go online and find the recipe. I was like, wait, I don't have to go online and find the recipe. I can use my card, flip it over, and now I can just do the grocery list from here. So that's what's nice about the cards. Gives you some different ways to combine the different containers. So everything that was ever on one of my 4-week gut protocol meal plans is in the cards, as well as all of the recipes from 4-week gut protocol and some of the recipes that she listed as approved 4-week gut protocol recipes that are just Fixate recipes. So if you have questions about meal planning, about 4-week gut protocol, or Portion Fix, I am happy to help you out with that and hope that you have a great weekend.